This is Lindsey Saunders, and you're listening to the Literati Records podcast.
It went out driving, must have gone all over the town. Country music singing with the front windows down, and the frowns upside down. You turned to me and said, babe, we're gonna do something new. I didn't realize just what I was getting into, but then neither did you. I know what Gayle would say. Why don't you play it safe? But my was today so nice. Did it feel so right? Yeah. Why don't we do that twice? Take me out tonight. We'll go to Paris, maybe never even come home, or go to Denver, maybe never even leave home. My, would it feel so right? Take me out tonight, yeah. We took a swim at Lake Valley Private Estates. The sound of laughter, ice cream all over your face. Then we found a new place. You took me shopping, you even got a tattoo. My initials while I was trying on shoes. Didn't think it through, did you? I know what Jim would say. There are better ways to send your days behind. Mine was today so nice. Did it feel so right? Yeah. Why don't we do that twice? Take me out tonight. We'll go to Paris, maybe never even come home, or go to Denver, maybe never even leave home. Would it feel so right? Take me out tonight. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We took a walk and didn't see the trespassing signs. Constellations looking at the stars side by side, and your hand in mine. Then we heard the sirens, cop cars all over the place. Took off running, you should have seen the look on your face. I just wanna repeat that day over and over and over and over. My, was today so nice? Did it feel so right? Yeah. Why don't we do that twice? Take me out tonight. We'll go to Paris, maybe never even come home, or go to Denver, maybe never even leave home. My, would it feel so right? Take me out tonight.
Welcome to episode 154 of the Literati Records podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Graybeard, and I want to thank you all for tuning in, turning on, and supporting independent music. My guest on the show today is a very talented and very down-to-earth young singer-songwriter named Lindsey Saunders. She recently returned from a successful outing to the South by Southwest Festival, and she continues to make new fans and wow audiences here in her home state of Colorado. We'll be hearing more from Lindsey in a few moments, but first let's knock out our housekeeping, starting with our sponsors. Todd, over at Sasquatch Design, is set up to meet almost any graphic design job that you may have. He does websites, logos, letterhead, album artwork, or even full-on identity and branding packages. But what you may not know is that Todd is also a local musician who has played in various bands over the years. So you're not just supporting a local small business owner, but a local music artist as well, which feels twice as nice. Hey, you need a great mix of skills and experience for any recording project. And Jamie Hillier at Module Overload Recording Studio brings that plus an affordable rate. Check them out and consider them for your next album or demo. All of the songs on today's show are from the Nothing Normal EP, and a complete track listing for this episode can be found in the show notes on our website at www.literatirecords.com. Now, settle in and enjoy getting to know Colorado artist Lindsey Saunders. All right, well, I'm down here at the Toad Tavern, where my guest is Lindsey Saunders, leader of the Lindsey Saunders Band. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm good.
Little nerves are always good.
Yes.
It's all right. Well, for such a young artist, the voice and songwriting on your Nothing Normal EP comes through as very seasoned. How long have you been pursuing music?
Oh gosh. I mean, I've been doing music ever since I can remember, really. So I guess I would ask like the distinction between doing music and like pursuing music, because I've been singing my whole life, and then I started playing guitar around middle school and songwriting, but I didn't decide to pursue it until like my senior year of high school, which is when I met the producer for Nothing Normal, and I was like, well, I'm going to apply to all these colleges, but I don't know what I want to major in yet. And my parents were like, well, why are you doing this? Do you really know why you want to be there? If you don't know what program you want to do, then maybe it's not the best pick, you know?
It's a large time and money investment if you don't know exactly what you want to do.
It's a lot of being in debt, and you know, it's better not to be in debt if you can avoid it. And, you know, so then they were the ones who really gave me the option to skip school for now. I don't know if I'll ever go for something, but yeah, they definitely have encouraged me to pursue music, so I've been doing that for the last year, really. It's only really been a year since I've been gigging. That kind of support and encouragement is crucial, I'm sure. Yeah, I would not be doing half the things I've been doing without my parents. Yeah.
Your song Take Me Out is just a really catchy pop track. Is there a story or inspiration behind that one?
You know, it's kind of weird. At the time that I was writing all the songs off that EP, I didn't really have any particular life experiences that I was writing about. It just seemed like it sort of came to me, and the music always comes to me first, so I would try and figure out, like, what's the music trying to say, and put that into words, you know? And, I don't know, I just wanted to write a song about having fun, because I had been writing a big, long streak of really serious, slow songs up until that point of my life. And I was like, I'm going to try something new, and it seemed to work out okay, so. That chorus just really sucks you in. Very well written. Thank you. Do you write all your own songs? I do, yeah. I mean, all the ones on the EP, and I've never actually co-written a song before, which is something I want to try, but haven't done that yet. Well, I also have to give you major kudos on your song, We're Never Through. I mean, you lay down some really awesome soul-drenched vocals on that track. Thanks. It totally triggered like flashes of Joss Stone or Beth Hart. Oh, okay. Do you have some soul singer influences? You know, I think that the best way to answer that question would be to say that I kind of was raised on R&B. Not by my parents. Like, my dad always played James Taylor and all those awesome 60s folk stuff. But, like, when I started listening to the music I wanted to listen to and kind of experimenting on my own, that's what I started listening to. Like, it was Mariah Carey and Christina Aguilera and all those awesome 90s folks. And so that's kind of what taught me to do the vocal frilly things that I do. Just wanting to be like them, I guess. And then I started having different tastes in music from there, and it kind of rounded out the rest of it, too. Now, it seems like 2013 was a really good year for you, with lots of hard-earned recognition and cool milestones. Is there anything in particular that stands out in your mind as your favorite accomplishment of 2013 or so far in 2014? Wow, there's so many different things to choose from. I know, you had a great year. It was definitely a fun time, that's for sure. I feel like I can't pick Nothing Normal, because technically that was technically released in 2012, like late 2012. But I think I kind of felt really accomplished when I wrote the score for the modern dance piece that I did in Chicago. which is something that I'm about to release the music for that on an EP in like a few months here. So I'm really excited to share that with everyone. I definitely felt a lot of accomplishment because it was a lot of work doing that, and it was the first time someone had ever hired me to kind of get into their mindset and write from their perspective. And up until that point, I've just been doing what kind of naturally came out of me. And I think it was cool to get another perspective. And then seeing that being put to dance and the visual side of things is definitely a hugely rewarding experience and different from anything I've ever done.
Think you'll do some more of that kind of work if given the chance?
I mean, I'd love to, yeah. I would like to do both, 50-50, amount, because I love it both so much. But yeah, it was a really great experience, and I would not turn down doing any other writing of scores if someone asked me.
Well, of course, you also have a great band behind you as well. Can you give us the names and instruments of the members of your band?
Yeah, we got Jimmy Tickets on electric guitar. Well, he does electric and acoustic guitar. And then we have Dean Maltese on the drums. And then Sean Blanchard on the bass.
Very seasoned crew.
They are. They've all been playing a lot longer than I have, which is awesome, because I feel like I can learn so much from them as musicians.
Kind of showing you the ropes and passing down some of their knowledge.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, it looks like the bands are getting ready to start up here, so we'll go ahead and wrap this up. What track would you like to play from Nothing Normal to close this interview?
Make or Break Us.
Make or Break Us it is. Yeah. Hey, Lindsey, thanks for taking time to get together with us. Have a great set tonight.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to rocking out with you.
Yeah, it's so nice to meet you.
You as well.
Thanks.
Don't get me wrong, feelings don't just go away. You have my heart, but there are things in me I'll never let you try to change. 'Cause you don't have the right to choose what parts are more profitable for you. If you don't want on me where you don't get anything, so be on your way. this morning for coffee, $1.99. You talked a while about the weather and if life's been treating me alright. Well, small talk's just a sign something's on your mind, and that's not right. So why don't you say what you need to say? 'Cause we can't go on living our lives in this way. When first you love me, then you leave me, then you cry to me begging for mercy. Now we're closer, now we're over, and my heart is on a roller coaster. 'Cause we're never through. Ooh. Well, maybe gossip is a long shot, a life-size game of the telephone. But if it's any indication, you haven't been spending time out on your own. Don't tell me she's a friend or say it's gonna end, 'cause that's a lie. I know that you know why I have my doubts, 'cause I know that you know what I'm talking about. When I say, first you love me, then you leave me, then you cry to me begging for mercy. Now we're closer, now we're over, and my heart is on a roller coaster. 'Cause we're never through. Ooh. I don't think it should be this hard for us to be if we are meant to be. First you love me, then you leave me, then you cry to me begging for mercy. Now we're closer, now we're over,